What up, YouTube? Tomtv Network back with another video, and today, my fault, I'm opening this. I'm trying to open this. Come on. Anyways, I got it open. These some bangers. Anyways, I got something different today. Listen, we're going to be watching anime, bro. I like anime a lot, so you know, we're gonna react to anime. We got the Nonchalant Sense of JINWOO. This is the new anime, bro. I watched this anime, bro. It was so peak, bro. It was so peak. And we just gonna watch somebody do like a diagram the overall of the season. So y'all can get the footage and get into anime too. I know I got a lot of a lot of WNBA sports content, but I'm trying to change it up, try to play new games, all that. I told you that's how I was gonna do. So I'm gonna do it, you know what I'm saying? Build more fan base. But anyways, we got the Nonchalant Cherubs of JINWOO. And I got my man CJ telling us about it. He's very good. He's very good with this anime stuff and everything. Like, we gonna enjoy this video. I tell you that for sure. So we about to hit the play button. Let's get it. Make sure y'all hit the like button.
Finally, after many trials and errors, an entire video corrupting on a man, leading to the worst crash out he's ever had in his life, to Rampage Jacksoning his fucking door and redoing an entire video from scratch. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are finally back after experiencing the worst technical difficulty I've ever experienced. Still don't know how that happened, but
bro, magic. Oh, I get it, bro. I go through it too.
Another trial for one of the most anticipated characters ever. People have been asking me to do a video on this motherfucker for ages. Even before the anime came out, they just wanted straight monowa panels. But it is none other than the serial ore farming E-rank smurf of doom, Mr. JINWOO.
Y'all gonna see in this video, bro. Y'all gotta watch it. It's peak, bro. You're gonna be off your seat, bro. You're gonna have goosebumps, all that, bro. Listen, bro. This motherfucker's the truth, bro.
So prepare yourself
He's
to
the
watch
truth.
this motherfucker watch somebody else get their ass beat when he knows damn well he can one-shot the nigga. Ain't even gonna lie to y'all, every time he does this shit, I'm adding a charge because what the fuck, bro? So, without further ado,
let's get it.
The JINWOO trials.
His bro.
Yeah, alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. So before we actually dive into Exhibit A, let's get a little context on Mr. JINWOO here. So, in the world of solo leveling,
listen up to this, bro.
Action RPG. These things called gates started opening up in the world, and inside of those gates were your typical dungeons. Now, when this happened, there were humans who awakened abilities, and they were called hunters. Now, these hunters had a ranking system for how strong you were. S rank to E rank. S being the cream of the crop. Highest ranked niggas in the game. These are your one above alls, radiants, challengers, and basically any other high-ass rank in any other game. These niggas don't touch grass. In showers, never heard of them. Clear example, look at fine shit right here. She always gotta have a handkerchief because she cannot bear the smell of all these sweaty ass niggas.
I know. Yo, I'm wondering that. She's actually just got a very sensitive nose though, but like, what if they just stink? What if they just stink for real? What happened? Yeah, what if they just stink for real though?
I don't know who it is, but somebody smell like shit.
And then it goes from A rank to B, C, D, and E. And JINWOO was a fucking E.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
This nigga was trash. He sucked! Hot ass, buns. What made worse, he was a DPS. So that's how you know he really was trash. And to make it even more worse, in this world, once you get a rank, you're stuck there. There's no leveling up. You are hard stuck. So this man, JINWOO, was hard stuck bronze 3. And he was also known as
if you know, that's like in 2K terms, because I know I got a lot of 2K heads in here. In 2K terms, he's a 60 overall, no badges, 0. 5'9", 60 overall, no badges.
Niggas had a sigh of relief when they saw him at raids because they was like, oh, JINWOO's here? Ah, shit, this gonna be a walk in the park, my nigga. This nigga even had his little E-dater, his pocket healer. Fine shit #1 because that's what I'm gonna call it because I don't know a fucking name. She out here having to heal this nigga 24/7 because he's struggling with a fucking goblin. She looking at this nigga every time like, JINWOO, you gotta stop this shit. I'm having to pocket your scrub ass every fucking raid. And the reason why bro was even doing this in the first place was because his mama was in a coma. This nigga was dealt one of the worst hands at life I've ever seen. Nigga was a trash ass hunter, mama in a coma, and his dad went to go get fucking milk. Backstory.
Tragic. Tragic, new paddock.
So tragic, you would think Oda wrote this shit. Now I'm gonna speedrun how everything changed for this man and how he had the greatest glow up I've ever seen. Him and his party found a secret dungeon. They go into a big old room with some big old statues. Little do they know these statues are alive and they start blicking everybody. People getting incinerated to the bone, stepping on bitches, Aaron Yeager style, getting split in half and Swiss cheese like Frieza. This was brutal, and JINWOO decided to sacrifice himself so everybody could escape, leading to him getting jumped by all the statues and dying like the most brutal way ever. But luckily for JINWOO, this was all a test by the mysterious system, and JINWOO gets a second chance at life as a player. And as a player, he has the ability to level up. He could
Pretty much, JINWOO. Let's say if you work out, your muscle grow, you leveled up. Let's say you get a new job, you leveled up. Hey, we all playing a game.
finally,
We all in the world with a game, bro.
He was not destined to be a trash ass nigga anymore. He turned in to Himothy. Bro started going into secret dungeons, clearing them solo. He didn't need a pocket heal no more. He became competent. He could one-shot.
He was his pocket healer. He can heal himself.
Boss's whole parties will struggle to beat. The system made him do the exact workout as Saitama. 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a 10-kilometer run. Only difference is a nigga ain't go bald. And he ended up building a Greek god physique in like days. So now that we got all the context out the way, let's finally dive into Exhibit A, Attack of the Smurf. This man JINWOO caught some bodies. And I'm not talking about no regular dungeon bosses. I'm talking about actual human bodies. He was booming niggas. And our first example of this is this bum-ass 6-stack. These scheming ass niggas was trying to set our boy up. You see, you need at least 8 people to raid a gate. So they needed 2 fills. So they got JINWOO and this trust fund bum-ass, I got all this gear for nothing.
Hold on. We ain't gonna bash him. That boy was getting JINWOO some pape for his mama.
Nepo baby Gino. Like, don't get me wrong.
Gino was tough.
But you can't tell me this nigga ain't the definition of I got all the best fancy new equipment just to steal the ass. Like, this nigga sucks.
Hey.
But he's got some of the best equipment on the market.
Yeah,
This
word.
screams daddy's money. I don't know what to tell you. Now, when JINWOO met up with this 6-stack, he was introduced to Mr. Dongsuk. And he explained to JINWOO, nice to meet you, man. My name is Wang Dongsuk. All we need you to do is sign this contract, and we'll be on our way. Now, JINWOO picked up on these guys' game pretty easily. First off, they made him sign an NDA, which is already sketchy as hell. Secondly, they only asked him to carry the bags because he's an E rank. And last but not least, the biggest thing that threw him off, their team comp consisted of 3 tanks and 3 DPS. Not a single healer in sight. And bro told him, oh, don't worry, we do all of our raids with no healer.
I beg your pardon?
And this is when JINWOO knew. 4 C ranks and 2 D ranks. That's equivalent to 4 golds and 2 silvers. And not a single healer in sight. GG no heals, this shit is cooked. So later on, they enter the dungeon, and JINWOO is just there carrying the bags and letting them do all the work. So they end up making it to the boss's lair, and they hit the jackpot because the whole place is covered in monocrystals. These boys are about to make a fortune. So this is when the scheming 6-stack starts to enact their plan. You see, the boss of this dungeon is asleep, and they needed to be asleep to mine all the crystals, because if the boss dies, the gate closes. So Dongsuk told old boy right here, hey man, where's the gear? And bro says, man, sorry boss, I left it outside. JINWOO and Gino, you guys stay here and look after the score, and we're gonna go get the mining equipment, capiche? Huh? So
they setting him up. Yo.
they leave, right? And guess what they do? They blow up the entrance to the boss's lair, leaving them trapped in there. So
with
yeah,
the boss.
this 6-stack is a bunch of con men crooks because their actual plan was to trap them in there and wake the boss up with the explosion so the boss can then eat them and go to sleep after a good meal. And this would allow them to come in and mine all those crystals. So they literally use these boys as bait. These are some crooked ass niggas. But oh, how little did they know that the E-rank that they had holding their bags was a Smurf of Doom. JINWOO cooked this spider in a minute tops. Like, dog, I hate spiders, but this classifies as animal abuse. Look at what he's doing to the thing. He's butchering that nigga. You know, trust fund baby looking at bro like, what the fuck? Who is this demon on my team?
Yeah, he's going crazy.
By himself. Bro was so flabbergasted, he picked up the bags and said, hey, bro, let me carry your shit. You're the boss, right? You need some water, my nigga? I know you're tired.
Okay, I'm gonna put it into real life terms. Imagine you see your little brother or sister, if you got a little brother or sister, or a little cousin, right? Somebody who like 6'5", 6'6", right? Thinking that they were gonna lose. And then all of a sudden, you see your little cousin just bop, 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 bop. That's what just happened.
Sure. Yeah, drink it all up, boss. And just off of this moment, this rich motherfucker became his biggest glazer. So then later on, the scheming
I ain't gonna lie, I looked at him as a manager.
that come back. And they were surprised the boss is dead. So they thought JINWOO killed it because he has all this expensive gear. So bro told him, kill JINWOO and we'll let you live. But JINWOO was like, nah, I ain't fighting him. He might fuck around, kill me before he kill y'all. So they get ready to jump old boy. And while they're walking towards him, JINWOO gets the urgent quest. And the system tells this man, kill these niggas. All 6 of them, boom these bums. So this mage ends up blasting JINWOO and sends bro into the wall. But that attack was straight futile. That shit just tickled the nigga. Bro got up and was like, oh, thank you for that. I had this crook in my back for like a month, but that little massage that you just gave me finally fixed it.
Yo.
Allow me to return the favor. So they looking at bro like, what the fuck? This guy delusional? So the ginger right here walked up to JINWOO and was like, let me give you a reality check, man. You're a bum-ass E-rank, bronze 3.
Don't judge a book by a color. Cover.
What the fuck are you gonna do to us, huh?
Tough.
With no emotion, just decapitates this man.
Tough.
Niggas are shocked. They like, nani? How the hell did an E-rank just kill a D-rank? And Hwang Dong-suk knew, oh my god, this isn't an E-rank. This is a Smurf of Doom. So they all try to jump him, but it is no use. Look at this, he flash steps, bro, and just shoves a dagger in his neck. Oh boy comes in with a swing, misses, knife to the gut. And he deserves this shit too for rocking that piece of broccoli on his head.
Hey,
Made these dudes
chill,
get
that's
even
tough.
worse. They did not die off of just that one stab. He ended up poisoning these niggas, making them suffer before he finally cut them down.
Double kill.
Now next up, look at this bum ass nigga with the gun. Can't aim for shit. And he like,
Nigga, what the fuck is this bullshit?
so JINWOO easily kills his bum ass. And then look at the mage. He tries to hit bro with a fireball. Instant flash step. And takes a knife to the booty hole. Pause.
Quadruple kill.
Nigga stabbed him in his ass. You could tell by the way he fell. And just off of that, this man caused 5 bodies, but he wasn't done. Cause he still had to deal with old boy. And
The leader.
He was mad as hell. He was like, you fucking Smurf. So you think you're cool, huh? Beating on bum ass D and C ranks. Well, little do you know, those guys were just holding me back. Because I know damn well I'm a higher rank than I should be. So bro tries to attack him, but Woo speed blitzes him and tells him, nah, buddy, you're right where you belong. Just another fucking scrub stuck in elo hell.
Yo, look at this animation, yo. He literally dribbled them. Now this is a stiff arm of doom. Boom. Sung JINWOO is literally, I don't, and this is not even his prime. This is his rookie stats. This is rookie season. This motherfucker here is dangerous, bro. He's dangerous. I don't know what to say. He's just dangerous.
This bum. And at this point in time, old boy started rethinking his whole life. He even started begging the bro like, poof, hear me out, bro. Listen, we could be a duo queue of hell. Me, you, we'll be unstoppable.
You are a worthless, bitch-ass nigga. Because what are you here for? To worship me? Kill yourself.
Please hard carry me. I swear to God out.
Quintuple kill.
This man just wiped the whole team. Dropped
Whole
off
team.
all 6 of them niggas, sent them back to the lobby. But these were not the only human bodies Woo called oh no. Because the next victim on this man's list was Mr. Taeshik Kong. And I ain't gonna lie, this is another motherfucker that had it coming. So how this happened, JINWOO was on a raid with his old crew. I can't wait to see this. Get rid of him. Shit. And during this raid, they had some prisoners with them that were gonna help because it'll shed some time off of their sentencing. And the supervisor of these prisoners was Taeshik Kong. But Mr. Taeshik was not here to supervise. Oh no, this man was here to fulfill a bounty. You see, this man got an offer from a father whose daughter was assaulted by these 3 prisoners, and the daughter ended up booming herself. Then shortly after that, the mother was hospitalized after the shock. Some pretty terrible shit. So the father paid Taeshik to kill these dudes, and that's what he did. He boomed them, which is reasonable. They deserved it. However, what was not deserved is what happened to these 2, because sadly for them, they were at the wrong place.
And he was doing it for the love of the game. He didn't care about the money. I spoiled it. I don't care. He didn't care. He said it. He didn't care about the money. He just loved killing them. He loved killing hunters. He get more satisfied killing hunters than the goblins, whatever it is they call it. So,
at the wrong time. They saw old boy boom these niggas. So guess what this maniac did? He kills old boy and the old nigga. Then when JINWOO and everybody else found the bodies, this maniac tried to sneak them until JINWOO stopped him at the last second. And just look at this crackhead talking like, oh yeah, I love the thrill of the kill. So what should I do first? Should I dive your backline and kill your healer? I mean, you're not gonna protect a poor bitch. And my God, this is JINWOO's first offense of letting somebody get they ass whooped when he can clearly whoop that nigga's ass. So Unk told JINWOO, hold on there, young player. Let the OG handle this one now. Now, Kang was a B rank hunter, and Unk was a C rank hunter. And also, you can't forget, Unk has 1 arm. And before one of y'all say, well, usually characters with 1 arm are usually strong.
Nah.
Hey, guess what? Not everybody is built like Shanks. This is just a regular nigga with 1 arm. So Woo, why the fuck did you let him?
He let his pride. He didn't ruin his pride. That's why.
Fight this nigga. Why? So you could read your opponent, so you could download him to beat him later. Like, nigga, you could download his ass while fighting him. But nah, you decided to let Unk get that ass whooped. You got fine shit over here falling to her knees, panicking for her lifeline. Oh my God, we're gonna die. You literally let this nigga get hit by a judgment cut. Nigga popping off blood to keep Virgil. So when OG was about to die, JINWOO finally decided to save this man. But I don't care, too little too late, bro. Hit that nigga with the JINWOO special. Watching this nigga get his ass beat just so you could pull up cold as shit. Fucking serial ore farmer, bro. Now, Taeshik Kong wasn't an idiot like the 6-stack. This man knew.
I ain't gonna lie though. If you talk about ore farming, Shay probably out there shooting a free throw right now as we speak. Getting ready for his game. Shooting free throws. Well, call that ore farming.
Off the rip. You rank my ass. You're smurfing like a motherfucker. You know you can get reported for this shit, right? Now, this fight for JINWOO was a mirror match of hell because both of them have the same dual blade dagger build. So at the end of the day, this is an ego off. The person who wins this fight is just better. So these boys start to dance and everything is just straight equal. Equal speed, equal technique, equal power. Typical things that you're gonna see in a mirror match. But everything changed when JINWOO got that notification and the system said once again, lock the in and boom this nigga or I'm stopping your heart. So this man start hitting the Goku hop, loosening up the bones and muscles to whoop this nigga ass.
Look at the animation.
This bro at the speed of sound and lands a cut under his left eye. And that nigga Taeshik was stunned. He was like, holy shit, Was this motherfucker just warming up? Indeed he was. And that cut that he landed poisoned the left side of bro's face, because Jinwoo's daggers have that poison debuff. But it was just gonna get worse for bro from here. Jinwoo started blitzing the hell out of bro, started putting him on his toes. But K-Sheik ends up using his passive ability, making him go invisible, and he ends up slicing Woo in the ankles. I know that had to be painful. If you've ever been hit in the ankle by a razor scooter, up the pain level by 10, and that's the hit that Jinwoo just took. And that man K-Sheik was talking shit. He was saying, yeah, it hurt, don't it, fuck nigga? Go on, call out to your healer. Go to your back line and get some heals like the bitch you are. But Jinwoo just looked at bro dead in the eyes and told him, born again! Like, bro, just look at his face, man. He knew it was over. Bro can heal himself. And he has a spare healer in his backline. It's over. At this point, just vote to surrender, my nigga. Just get it over with. So it was all over. Jinwoo activated that murderous intent.
Yeah.
This man emitted so
GG's.
much of his aura.
GG's.
Invaded this man's psyche. And
yo,
before
the animation is
he had
crazy.
a dagger shoved in his heart. And all he saw before the lights went out was this man Woo aura farming over his body. I don't know what's worse, getting fucking teabagged or a motherfucker aura farming over my dead body. But with that being said, K-Sheik Kong became the 7th victim to be Swiss cheesed by the Smurf of Doom, the JINWOO trials.
Wait. We got one more.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Exhibit B.
It's gonna have to be a part 2.
Scrapping with a Souls boss. Now, this man Jinwoo is not new to fighting crazy ass dungeon bosses. I mean, this is the same dude who fought and killed a Cerberus. This man killed Hades' 3-headed dog and lived to tell the tale. That is insane. But there was one boss that put so much belt to ass on this nigga. It low-key made him rethink this hunting shit. And it was none other than the 7-foot big-bodied Egress the Blood Ray.
Egress!
Motherfucker look like he just jumped out of Dark Souls 3. Had this man Jinwoo sweating bullets off the rip.
He's so
And
tough,
this was
bro.
the ultimate test for Jinwoo.
That's my favorite,
He looked at bro and
his
said,
favorite
Are you a real
shadow.
nigga, or are you a
Yeah, spoiler work. He killed him.
bitch boy?
Barely though.
So Egress speed blitzes Jinwoo, and just from the first strike, bro destroyed a whole pillar. He was not playing with bro. Then he strikes again. Jinwoo blocked it, but that strike had so much force, it sends him across the throne room, and 1 second later, he's already on his ass. Didn't even give this man a chance to breathe. And by God, Jinwoo was trying everything.
Hey,
Bro was
hey,
throwing
hey, 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 hey.
but Egress had Ultra Instinct, but Jinwoo was finally able to land a hit, but it did no damage. Bro's armor parried it. Then he came down with his sword again, and this strike was so powerful, it sent him flying again. This man Jinwoo was lost, couldn't do nothing. He been fighting the motherfucker for 2 minutes, and not even an inch of health is gone. So
GG's.
Jinwoo's blade could basically do nothing. These stats were not doing it. Bro was insanely underleveled. So Jinwoo decided, man, if the dagger ain't gonna do nothing, I might as well just throw hands. And Egress, being a gentleman, decided,
Oh, we throwing hands, huh? I like you, little nigga. All right, let's throw hands then.
bro was already winning the fight, but decided to come down to his level and throw hands with him. This man is a demon. And Egress wasted no time. Bro stood there in aura farm for 2 seconds. Then boom! With the plants this man.
Yo. But I just gotta, y'all just gotta watch. I'm sorry for pausing.
Unreactable, and it didn't stop here. Bro picked him up and ragdolled him across the room. Then
Oh my!
knocked him
Wait.
down. They hit this boy with the humbling this man to a pulp in the wall. And I tell you, boy, Jinwoo was trying his hardest, but he could not land a single hit. Egress had perfect defense. But while Jinwoo was getting ragdolled, he ended up finding an opening. And he ends up kicking this nigga in the neck. And he finally took some health off. But this kick enraged Egress. Bro said fuck it and skipped to his second phase. He started dribbling this man.
Oh
like
my
a
days!
Look at this in slow motion. Uppercut to the gut. Then to the back while making him flip mid-punch. Then another two-piece combo. Then he hits the Dragon Ball double hammer.
Y'all don't realize. I know it's just anime, but y'all don't realize how tough that really is, bro. Y'all don't realize how tough that's really it. Like, bro, It makes you want to try that in real life. Real talk. I don't care what nobody say. That style of like anime, JINWOO, like bro, I haven't seen. Bro, put in the comments. What's your favorite anime, bro? Because I never seen that type of style of anything anime ever. And I haven't. I ain't gonna lie though, I haven't watched a lot of anime, but bro, put in the comments what's your favorite anime. That was tough.
Fist slam, then sends him flying with the haymaker. And dog, at this point, it just looked like Eagles was playing with a new toy he got for Christmas. Bro was hitting him with the Broly drag, then threw him across the room again. And look how he just conveniently landed on the throne. Then this man Egress walked up to him like,
Come on, bitch ass nigga. Show me that you worthy of this throne. Or sit here and die like a bitch.
So Egress uses the Force to call his greatsword and swings at JINWOO. But JINWOO enhanced his body to catch the sword, then summons his dagger and stabs him in the eye, really doing some damage to this man. And this is when JINWOO just awoke that dog in him. He ended up pushing bro all the way into the wall, summoned his dagger again, then shoved it in this man's throat and said, nah, I'm not done yet. He starts shoving that motherfucker in there deep. Pause. But look at this. Bro started tweaking so hard the animation changed. Then he shoved it in his throat again. Pause. But dog, this insane lock-in moment by JINWOO gave him the upper hand in slaying a Souls boss. Not gonna lie, insane work. Nigga beat a Souls boss IRL and on the first try too. Well, I mean, to be fair, if this is IRL, you only do get one try. But bro proved that he was Himothy just for 5 minutes later to get jumped by 1,000 other dead homies. Not gonna lie, that's some nasty work. Y'all ain't even let the nigga heal. The JINWOO trials. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen.
It gotta be a
At
part
the end
two.
of just trial 1, this man got 7 bodies, 1 count of animal abuse, 1 count of watching somebody getting their ass beat when you should be helping them, killing a Cerberus, and defeating a Souls boss. Not gonna lie, them some impressive stats for just 1 trial. And we still got exhibit C, D, and E to go in trial 2. So, will JINWOO make the round table? Will this stat line get even more ridiculous? Spoiler. Yes.
Bro, we gotta watch part 2. I don't care if it's 1 view. I'm posting part 2. It was fire, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that was fire. Like sometimes, bro, reacting to like a video like this, bro, you just gotta sit there and be quiet and let the video cook, bro. Because, bro, listen, that right there was tough, bro. And I don't care if nobody said that was tough. But make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Stay tuned more videos like this because we is gonna post more videos like this. I'm out, bro. Peace.